When possible, make a U-turn.
I'm at a associate grocery warehouse, and I'm out here in Nebraska, and the receiver was off on the U.S. highway, so my parking was pretty much slim in this area. So I just shut down. I slept for about 2 hours, and I got back up, and I drove straight here to get here for my appointment time. And while getting here, going through Iowa, it was fine, but getting into Nebraska, it started snowing, and there was snow all on the ground, y'all. Like, mind you, I'm on U.S. back roads, and man, like, you could barely see the road. Like, I was just following the tracks. I slowed down. I increased my following distance, and I still had guys driving crazy, passing, and all of that kind of stuff. But it was me and a couple of other trucks and cars that were doing like 40, anywhere between like 40 to 50 miles per hour. Sometimes we got up to like 53, but it wasn't for long. And then, like, when it was the straight shot, you know, it was smooth sailing. But once we got into small towns, it was covered, y'all. Like, you couldn't see anything, couldn't see the lines, couldn't see what was the road, couldn't see what was parking spots. And I was just following the tracks and the cars that was in front of me while they were there. But finally got here. Even got here, I think I got here like an hour before my appointment time. They still had me park and wait for a door. They do have a staging area here, but it was pretty much packed because of the weather. But there is the Love's like just next door, so I ended up creeping over there and parking off to the side and waiting until they called me. We still have the green light. My windows are dirty because of the snow, but as you guys can see, it's just tracks, man. Like, it was a couple of trucks that was docking next to me. When they were docking, they were sliding, so. Good morning, guys. Hope y'all doing good today. I'm about to start my shift. I'm going to pick up my load that's taking me through the house so I can spend home time with my family for the New Year's over the weekend. But this load delivers to Griffin, Georgia. We're about to head over there and pick up that load and skedaddle down the interstate and get home. Alright, guys, so that was the fastest pickup or loading time I've ever encountered. Checked in. As soon as I checked in, he gave me my bills, and in like 3 minutes I had the green light. So got loaded in 3 minutes, guys. That's the record for me. So we are picking up Cadillac converters. They got some snow recently. The guy also said that during the windstorm, the roof flew off and they had to get that repaired, because I was trying to walk to go in, check in at the door, and it was just water dripping right at the door and just a sheet of ice. So he actually came out. I guess he saw me struggling. He just came out. All right, guys. So this is it. It's only 7 pallets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. All right, so let's put a load bar right here on this track. I wish I could have put it right here, but it's still going to be a lot of space, but it's better than nothing. I'd rather be safe than sorry. So this is the way I have to take to get to the dock. I have to come up this hill, and they have trailers parked all alongside of this driveway right here. luckily I'm the only truck here, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get out the way so that in case another truck comes, they can come in. But I have to sit and wait on the broker. They were short on the product because of the storm that they had. It blew the roof off, so they were shut down. And they were short on product, so I'm waiting on the broker and the account manager to approve it. And we will be heading home. Yay, yay. But yeah, this is what their yard looks like. This is where they put together and manufacture Cadillac converters. Oh, that's a nice drop off right there. Ooh-wee, they sure do want to keep you on your toes. They have stuff everywhere. Jeez. Alright guys, so I just got the text message from the account rep, and we are good to go. We heading home, baby. Celebrate New Year's with the family. That's a good feeling, man. It's a great feeling. So we have to, I came down that driveway. They had the trailer sitting on the right side and made a right turn because I couldn't turn left because there was a trailer right there, and I don't think I would have been able to make that turn. And I didn't want to play a guessing game today. So, oh, let's see if we can dodge this pothole. Probably not. We might be able to. Yeah, we did. That's good. So I made a right turn, and now I'm having to go around the whole building, so. I barely see their trailers on the road. Maybe they're just in this area, in this region, because this is the furthest I've been out Midwest or West since working off the spot market. I normally go as far as Kansas, and then I head back east. So maybe they're just out here in this area, Nebraska, Wyoming, Colorado. I'm not too sure, guys. Let me know in the comments. Seward Motor Freight. Where are they located out of? Sorry, guys. I just had a broker calling me. The same broker I got this current load from. But yeah, he called. He introduced himself, and he was like, "Yeah, I see that you have a load delivering for us on the 3rd in Griffin, Georgia." And he was like, he has a load coming out of Griffin, Georgia, going to LaPorte, Texas, down there in Houston, which I don't normally go too far south of Dallas, but I was just open to see what he was trying to get it moved for. So while, he was talking, I was pulling up the route and seeing which way I would need to go, the terrain, and things of that sort. And I asked about the commodity or the product of the load. He was like, "Yeah, sure, it's a beer load." And off rip, I was like, that's a heavy load. I mean, I don't know. Now it's like, okay, you want me to haul a beer load and you're calling me about it, and with the way the market is right now, nobody wants this load, and I'm pretty sure you guys aren't offering enough in order to move it, so I asked him. I was like, okay, so what's the rate on it? He was like, we have the rate at $12.50, and I'm like, yeah, I think I'm gonna have to pass on this one. Yeah, I had another broker calling me. I was on Truck Smarter looking at the loads, and I had seen a load that was going to Texas, and I had put a bid on it, and like a couple of seconds later they came calling. I don't need to be swindled into a load, so they can just email or accept the offer or counter offer it. So But yeah, I'm like, okay, I'm not taking a beer load for $12.50. That route, it was picking up in Griffin, Georgia, going to LaPorte, Texas, and that's about almost 800 miles, about 760. Yeah, 780 miles for $12.50 beer load. No, sir. So I told him that. He was like, okay, thank you, and that's about it. But if they can come up, I don't even know if I don't even think I can take it, even if they did come up, because a beer load trying to get through Alabama, after passing Atlanta, dealing with Atlanta traffic, going through LA and the roads, and then going to Houston. I normally don't go south of Dallas. It's just, I don't think it's worth it for me. So, good morning, guys. It's 9:13 Central Time. I am in Missouri. We are about to stop to get fuel, and this fuel stop should take us all the way home. Plus, it should leave us with like maybe just above a quarter of a tank on this trip. So that's what we are about to do. Exit 203, Missouri to TA. As a Popeyes. There's a Phillips with a McDonald's right there. Alright, we got the clear. Let's roll. I was finna say, I don't think I've been to this TA before, but I think I did with when I was with Prime Inc. But I haven't been here since, so stopping here because fuel, I think fuel at this stop is $3.73.
Turn right at the traffic light, then take the first left.
This is a crazy intersection. I don't like this at all. Don't like this at all. Mr. Fuel. Oh my.
Turn left.
And here we are at the TA. Looks like the last pump is open. I'll take that one. I will take that one. At least I don't have to rush to leave and get out of anybody's way. Because typically they like to park in the front, so they don't have to walk too far to get to the building.
Please drive to highlighted road.
I had to stop for fuel earlier this morning, like maybe about 30 miles from where I slept for the night, because I wasn't going to make it to this TA before I ran out of fuel. So but yeah, I had stopped at the Lowe's like 30 minutes from where I slept, and because I wasn't going to make it to the TA, and I needed diesel and I needed DEF. Their DEF pumps were down, so I at least got fuel just to get me here. And then I went like 8 miles down the road. Before I went, I had called. It was a pilot. It wasn't even showing. It wasn't showing on my Garmin, which is weird. I need to see if I need to update it. But I called. I was like, "Hey, are your DEF pumps up and running?" He was like, "Yeah, come on over. We'll get you taken care of." So I was like, "Bet." So I went in. Got fuel, went down to the pilot, got DEF, and got on the road and been driving ever since. And now I'm at the TA. I'm about to top off my diesel because this is the cheapest spot along the route for the rest of this trip. So I'm just going to top it off. And then we'll be back on the road. What happened here? Did this explode? I don't know. So $5.14 at the pump should be cheaper coming out of my account. Good morning. It is January 1st, 2023. Let's get this year started off right, and let's head home to our family. Spend Happy New Year's with them. So let's get it. Alright guys, we made it home. I had a pretty smooth drive. It wasn't a lot of traffic. I was able to get through Nashville fairly quick. I think I drove through Nashville maybe around 3 a.m., 4 a.m. So it wasn't bad, but it was a few stragglers that were speeding. When I say speeding, they were speeding, okay? But we made it home, and it wasn't really nowhere to park. I kind of made my own space to park, and I'm along the side of where the trucks come in before they have to turn to go through the fuel island. But a truck came by, and he had more than enough room to get by me and make the turn. So I will probably end the video here, you know, just to enjoy my time off with my family, and I'll get back on the road on the 3rd, the morning of the 3rd. I have 8 a.m. My appointment for my delivery is 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. and I'm only 170 miles away, so I'll probably leave early in the morning and get there by noon. Maybe before. I don't know. I haven't decided, but I'll check back in with you guys for a new video on the 3rd. But other than that, I hope you guys have a good new year and everyone's safe. Don't drink and drive, y'all. Be safe out there, alright? Peace.